Hi, thanks for watching. Tarot now for Scorpio for the month of May 2019. So what have we got? 3 cards please for the sign of Scorpio for the month of May 2019. 3 cards for Scorpio for May 2019 please. And there's the first one. And there's the second one, and there is the third one. Reading from the Rider-Waite for the main readings. I'm also using Tarot in Wonderland at the moment. It's very new to me. It only came in yesterday. I've done 3 or 4 readings with it to see how it goes. I'm very pleased with it. It's a beautiful deck. But I'm going to use that for a significator card as we go on through the reading, okay? Because it's very new to me. I did a review of it the other day. Where's the box? And I forgot to mention in the review, right, on the box, Tarot in Wonderland. I didn't forget, I just didn't notice actually. Maybe I wasn't meant to. But the book inside is called Wonderland in Tarot. And I suspect we've got a misprint there, and that's why it's incredibly cheap at the moment. Incredibly cheap on Amazon. Type in Tarot in Wonderland and you might get one of those. Some of the pages in the book are the wrong way round as well, but I suspect that's just the crazy world of Tarot in Wonderland, you know. It really goes on to the unpredictable and nutty side of tarot, if you will. But anyway, serious here as we go with the Rider-Waite, and the first card for Scorpio for the month of May 2019 is this one. It's the 5 of Swords. Okay, take a look at that. Slanted clouds, guys. That's what I'm first noticing, first and foremost in this. It's a common image in the tarot, and it tends to show that everything isn't what it seems. Okay, so looks like a battle going on. Somehow there's a battling feeling about this card. Essentially, there's 2 people walking away, looking as if they've lost everything, and someone's actually getting away with their swords while they're looking the other way. So the victor is actually taking even more. But this is more the way it feels than the way it is, Scorpio. Okay, I've got to say that really strongly. There's always a twist in this tale with Scorpio, isn't there? And if it's not such a pleasant tale, there can very easily be a twist into going the right way. And that's what we're looking at here, Scorpio. We're actually looking at it going the wrong way, but the slanting clouds and the general feeling of embattlement about this card, which doesn't really need to be there in this scenario, is showing me that, you know, there's not such a big fight coming up or anything like that. You may become aware of a trickster, basically. Someone is quite likely to be a trickster when this card comes up. It's someone a bit sneaky, someone getting a bit more than they should, or maybe even a lot more than they should. This is fluid energy, guys, so whatever this card says to you, that's the most important thing, you know. The most important interpretation of any reading that anybody does is the one you put on it, friends. It really is. Okay, so in the middle, we have got the 5 of Cups, and here's this chap. This chap reminds me of the Hermit. He is actually very much like the Hermit image in the Rider-Waite. And so, Scorpio, there's definitely a need to look inside yourself, to go meditative. Oh, I managed to say it all in one go, to go meditative during May 2019. And this is kind of like the heart of the matter, you know. It's the middle of the 3 cards in this spread that I'm doing. So far, everything I'm seeing here is just shouting at me the Hermit. Of course, it's not that. It's the 5 of Cups. But this is a really inward thing, okay? This guy is seriously concerned about what's spilled out of his 3 empty cups in front of him, to the point that he's not too bothered about the 2 full cups behind him. He may even go off in search of more. That's what I feel looking at this. But going off in search of more, Scorpio, remember, just because, you know, something's got spilled, doesn't, you know, I'm going to say no point crying over spilt milk. That's what it really adds up to, this one. Let me just not cry over drunk tea. There we go, that's better. And so, you know, be willing to take a break, Scorpio. You know, be willing to step back from the action. The river continues to flow. See, we've got the flowing river going right through the middle of this card. So the river continues to flow. And there is definitely a halo around this man's consciousness. Okay, we are looking at masculine energies here, but I'll say it again, you know, fluid energies, it applies to you in whatever way it applies to you. Lots of people watch these readings, and so make of that what you will. Lots of blue sky there. Okay, lots of blue sky there, lots of potential, and lots of potential for things to last, I want to say there, because we've got the flowing river and the blue sky, and also the castle in the background, which looks like it's going to stand up for quite a long time, longer than most buildings would. So things are pretty solid, Scorpio. You're just going to need to look inside yourself, step back a bit from the action. Don't forget the tricksters on the case somewhere there, okay? So let's get on to card 3. Let's get on to card 3 and find out what it's all about. And here, my friends, we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is looking like a wonderful outcome. And doesn't mean it's got to happen in May 2019, but it's looking pretty good there, is it not? 10 of Pentacles, well, there's great magic there, there's money there, there's the roundness, the continuity of things, if you will. There's almost as above, so below. But not quite, you know, I can't actually see the figure of 8 happening, but many of these pentacles are close to forming the figure of 8. So this good fortune that would appear to be on its way to you, Scorpio, is all about bringing things together, drawing together things that have gone on and things that you've learned from earlier in your life, lessons you've learned, and looking around for new lessons, which if you're on the spiritual path can be found hidden in every leaf and rock, as the one of the Lakota prayers that somebody once read out said. There's a lesson hidden in every leaf and rock somewhere by the Great Spirit, and it's always worth looking for those. And that's what it's going to be about, bringing things together. There's a lot of nature you see in this card, Scorpio. A lot of green. It's about a lot more than that. We've got a steady kind of home environment there, really pleasant looking domestic situation. A lot more to it than just the greenery, but the greenery is super important, so do have that in your life, Scorpio. And actually everybody watching this, it's always good to be out in the greenery somewhere. That's why I like this backdrop, and it's why I like what... If I showed you out of my windows right this minute, it's very much like that, only real life with trees and everything. There's an owl hoots outside the window. It's absolutely lovely. So look for the blessings in the situation you're in. It does look rather complicated as we get towards the end of May, I'll say that, Scorpio. But generally speaking, you may find yourself pulling in the opposite direction to someone in terms of love and romance. Things might feel less romantic, but that is very likely to just be things lining themselves up, you know, things getting kind of into alignment so that things can happen in a sure way. When we begin a relationship, it's all kind of love, you know, pouring out, and it really takes over your life and everything. Because that's how human beings fall in love, that's how it happens. But if we went on like that for any length of time, we'd have a heart attack, you know. So one person is always going to slow down a little bit before the other one. Look out for that, okay, Scorpio. That's on the love side of things. I'm also seeing, you know, great positivity around money. There's a lot of gold in here. There's actually a fair bit of gold in here. It's just that half of it's on the ground and been forgotten. Look out for this trickster, though. This is around at the moment, Scorpio. Right, another quick drink. Now then, I have a slight problem at the moment, okay? Not your problem, guys, my problem, but I could do with some help. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers to be able to go live from my mobile phone again on YouTube. And the live psychic readings that I was doing that way, what brought a lot of us together and really got a kind of spiritual vibration going in the group. So I really need more subscribers. Please do if you haven't already. Not least because you won't just be helping me, you will be helping yourself have a chance of winning this wand. It's made of wild sycamore, very wild grained. Sycamore is a wood a lot like maple, actually. It has a lot of the same characteristics as maple has. But it's just, you know, it's the British version of maple, I suppose. I think we have maple over here, but it's hard to grow. This is what we've had in our hedgerows, what we've had in our hedgerows since time immemorial. Very like maple, though, except this is super wild. You never see wood like this on furniture. So to uplift that earthy energy that it's got, we've got silver lace agate ball on the back here. Difficult to make out in the camera. But there's some lovely sparkles and lovely gradations of colour in that. And on the front, natural raw quartz point, and some celestite chips to elevate the energy a bit, to get it sort of linking the earth energy to the heavenly energy. That's the bottom line, because celestite is very much the angel stone, or one of them. Angels are great with any stone, if you ask me. And the raw quartz will certainly power it up. Okay, so for a chance to win that, subscribe now if you wouldn't mind, guys. And if you'd like to help the Twig Brother cause, it's paypal.me/Twig Brother. That is paypal.me/Twig Brother. If you would like a psychic reading, 35and83@gmail.com. That's 35and83@gmail.com. Right, let's get over the mention of money and let's get to the Wonderland Tarot, which I've been looking forward to. Shuffling now and asking for some more clarity, please, for the sign of Scorpio for the month of May 2019. More clarity, please, for the month of May 2019 and the sign of Scorpio. Just one card, please, for clarity for the month of May 2019 for the sign of Scorpio. And what do we have? Two have come out. It keeps happening with this deck. It likes to make its presence felt. So what's going to make its presence felt in your life, Scorpio? Well, first of all, I'm drawn to this one, right, from the main reading, the Five of Cups, and the Hermit feelings about that. We've got some more explanation of that with the Two of Pentacles here. We've got the Mad Hatter performing the balancing act, and this has come up for many signs this week in one deck or the other. We've had the Two of Pentacles. It's a balancing act. For you, Scorpio, he's pretty much let go of what he's trying to balance, which they look a bit like clocks. I mean, they're pentacles, you know, but they kind of look a bit like magical clocks. So difficult to kind of balance the work-life balance there. And so that's a good reason to go into yourself. It really is, because home and the people around you are the platform that we all stand on. That, you know, we all need to be lifted on the shoulders of the people around us. We're a pack animal. That's the way it goes. Okay, so don't be afraid to let go of the spiritual, right? The hatter always gets away with it. He's a commercial hatter. That's not his hat. He doesn't wear one for himself. He makes them and he sells one, and it's an advert. So there we go. Purple sky, lots of healing. Slanted clouds again, though, guys. Look out for that trickster. I'm on that one again. And here's the other one that came out, number 11, and it's justice. And it does show us that absolutely everything is coming into balance. And everything in the psychic realm, in the universe realm, is about things coming into balance. There's a proclamation by the Queen, and the royal pardon is being given out there. So that looks like a lot of healing coming up. That looks like pain maybe coming up, but only to be healed, Scorpio. Okay, generally speaking, it's looking very positive. And when the Mad Hatter's about, it's going to be fun somewhere along the line. But look out for the trickster. I keep saying it. Okay, Scorpio, well, thank you very, very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, do give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. As I say, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. That is going to help massively. And leave me a comment, guys. I love to share the journey with you. I think YouTube is actually showing me comments again at the moment. So that's no bad thing. Anyway, I'll be back soon. As we go through the month, I'll do some more tarot readings, depending on what's going on, particularly when we get to the new moon, that kind of thing. Meanwhile, have a great day. Have a great life of it, whatever you're doing. Peace out and see you soon. Goodbye.